What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another trade recap. In today's trading session, I'm going to go over two trades that I ended up taking. One was an overnight trade I ended up getting stopped at break even on. And then I'm going to go over another trade here. Okay, let me just mark these out for you guys. Boom, this is previous day high. Perfect. Cool. So now, coming into the first trade, again from last night. Again, I was pretty bullish. The reason being is because if you look at price action here, we came to previous day low here. If you look at this price action, let me just go on replay. Let me just put yes. Look at price action. We had tapped into this 4 hour. We swept this 4 hour low, and now the 4 hour high is previous day high. So that's what I wanted to target. So coming into the day here, I saw this candle right here. I saw this as accumulation, manipulation lower, distribution. I want to see this candle as the expansion candle. So I was looking just to catch within that expansion candle a continuation long. Again, as you can see here, we have this 15-minute range, pretty A plus. Again, we tap into the range. Let me just put this equal here. Equilibrium. Again, we inverse this 5-minute. I entered like a little bit before because I had a lot of conviction. I went break even at this internal high right here, and then I actually kept wrist back on like right around here for like around 2 points because I wanted to see this 5-minute hold and then go higher, and price ended up stopping me out and then ended up going higher, which is unfortunate, and there's nothing I could have done about that. But if we're bullish here, price action should have not invalidated this 5-minute gap. We should have kept going higher, and again, if that got invalidated, it was most likely invalidating my trade. Again, the reason why I didn't need to see a full rebalance here is because I felt like this is the expansion candle, so I don't need to see lower than this. And plus, ES already mitigated all this lower, so I didn't think it made sense for us to even go lower, especially when we're respecting this range. Again, this candle is respecting, premium is getting disrespected. 10 p.m. is opening lower. This was a pretty A plus trade to previous day high. I just got stopped out for $80 loss. Okay, now coming into the day here, I wanted to see some shorts. Again, a lot of people were probably bullish coming into the day. I was not bullish because of what price action was doing on the higher time frame. Again, on the higher time frame, I felt like we were way too overextended, so it just didn't make sense to me to be taking some shorts. To be taking some longs. I wanted to see some shorts to a rebalance to the previous day low. Okay, so what needed to happen first? I wanted to see this 4 hour get invalidated first. So if I go over here and we look at this hourly, again, what did I expect to happen? I wanted to see an SMT get put in with the midnight opening price, above midnight opening price right around here, to then show me that we're bearish. As you can see, what did price end up doing here? 9:30, we ended up opening higher, putting in that bearish SMT. What did we do? We swept this 15-minute high, and I wanted to target 15-minute low as my break even, and then I wanted to target this low right here. Okay, the reason I was targeting this low right here is due to the fact that we had this, again, if this 4 hour is inversing here, so let me actually just go back on this. If this 4 hour is inversing, I want to take low hanging fruit being this 4 hour. So this would be enough for me to take some some shorts to this low, and I don't need anything else because I do believe the draw is lower. So from here, I was like thinking, okay, like how can I take advantage from this trade? So obviously we have a sweep here. This would be my break even. Okay, and now I want to see an inversion. As you can see, we get this 2-minute IFEG here, but the reason why I didn't enter is because we never gave me a tap back in. I wanted to tap back in within the 9:30. That would be my break even, and this would be my TP. Okay, that's what I wanted to see, but I didn't get to see that, unfortunately. So I was thinking, okay, like if I didn't get this, how can I take advantage of continuation? So I was thinking, okay, like this model today is most likely done. So how can I catch a continuation to maybe these lows or these lows down here? I grabbed the high to the low of the 9:30 range, and what are we doing? 10 a.m. open lower, right? So I want to see 10 a.m. get mitigated to then take some shorts right back down. So same exact concept. What are we doing? We have a sweep of this internal. Oops. We have a sweep of this internal, and then we have this low down here. We tap into the 15-minute for value gap. Again, mitigating 10 a.m. opening price. Again, 10 a.m. opening price is right here. So this to me means what? We came to a premium, tap it into a higher time frame PD array, and now we are invalidating this gap, meaning 15-minute is holding. We came to above the previous day equilibrium. We inversed this gap. This was going to be my break even. And then I was going to target TP1 right over here. So I was going to target TP1 being previous day lunch lows right over here. And then I wanted to see previous day low right here. Again, pretty A+ setup. This is exactly what I wanted to see. But price just didn't give me that. Now, what is price doing here? Now price looks like it's presenting another opportunity, but I don't think this will deliver, and I'm not gonna take this. The reason being is because we now have engineered liquidity for the past hour, right? This was pretty clean because it was only 1026. We came in, mitigated, and immediately got that move back down. We created a protected high. I put my stop right around here, and I want to see lower. And on top of that, what did price end up doing here on ES? We ended up actually creating SMT with 930 high around here as well. So to me, this just gave me so much more conviction. I was like, all right, like this should really go lower. Price started going lower, and we just failed. We failed, and now we're going back up higher. Okay. In this situation, when stuff like this happens, I don't take it personal. Again, my setup presented itself. Again, draw liquidity is clear as day. The 4 hours inversing. I'm gonna be bearish. We're mitigating 10 a.m. opening price. We have a protected high. Higher time from PD rate, it just didn't deliver, and that is completely okay. I know there's a big 2-minute wick here, but again, in this situation, I feel like this is a really A setup. Again, the only reason it's not A+ is because we don't have equal lows, but besides that, I think it's pretty A. So yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. Again, I lost around 180 on this trade, or 190, or 180. I don't really remember. 180 or 170. What the fuck? Let me just check, bro. I lost it around 170, I think, or 180. Doesn't matter. Okay, combining both trades, I'm down around 250 on the day. Again, this trade would have put me up around like, again, I would have TP'd half here and then the rest here. It would have put me up a pretty good day, probably another $500 day. End of the week, very green. Again, I'm still very green on the week. I'm up 700 per account, so I'm not really tripping about this. Again, it's a small loss, $250 day. Again, risking 180 or 250, whatever you want to call it, to make $700. Again, very, very good trade. I would take this 10 out of 10 times. Again, with that being said, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comment section below. Let me know how you guys did today. Again, I wanted to see some shorts here. This was a pretty A+ setup, or A setup, actually, because the 4 hour didn't inverse yet. Again, we were stuck in between the 4 hour and the 1 hour, so I don't think it's A+. It's more like A to B+ to A. Again, everything was aligning pretty well. I just wanted to tap back in, and I would have taken some shorts. But yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this trade recap. Really green on the week. I ended up in total this week, I only ended up taking 4 trades. Let me just make sure. This week I ended up taking, so Tuesday was break even, Wednesday was a win. Thursday I didn't trade. Yesterday was just awful. And then today I ended up taking 2 trades. I ended up getting stopped on both. Again, this one is a break even, so I don't really count that as a L. I gave it a little bit of wiggle room, which is 2 points, so I count that as a break even. $80 loss is not really a loss in my books. But yeah, this is definitely a loss. I didn't even get a chance to go break even on this trade. This was a trade that I ended up just messing around after entry. So yeah, with that being said, again, I hope you guys enjoyed this trade recap. Let me know how you guys did. Leave it in the comment section below if you guys have any questions, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.